Hey guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft GA Stadiums results video. So we've only got 2 football games this weekend, and of course the end of the most of the hurling. We've got the Laurie Marr, Nicky Record and Krista Ring Cup finals, and then the final rounds of the Joe McDonagh, Leinster and Munster. So let's jump right in. So our first game of the weekend is the very first game ever in the Tailteann Cup between Wicklow and Waterford. Wicklow opened the scoring going 1 point up. Wicklow finished the half in the lead 8 points to 5. Waterford opened the second half scoring with a point. And the game eventually finishes Wicklow 3-16. Waterford 1-10. So Wicklow the first ever winners in the Tailteann Cup, and Waterford are eliminated. Final score: Wicklow 3-16, Waterford 1-10. Up next is also in the Tailteann Cup. It is Wexford versus Offaly. Wexford opened the scoring going 1 point up. Offaly finished the half in the lead 1-5 to 1-7. Wexford opened the second half scoring with a point. And the game eventually finished Wexford 2-13. Offaly 3-11. So with that, Offaly moves to the next round and Wexford are eliminated. The final score: Wexford 2-13, Offaly 3-11. So that does it for our 2 football games for the weekend. Now let's jump right into the hurling. So our first game in the hurling is the Laurie Marr Cup final between Longford and Louth. Longford finished top of the table, Louth finished second. And in their previous meeting, let me actually check. I don't actually know who won in their previous meeting. Just do a bit of scrolling here. Still scrolling. In their previous meeting, Longford won by a point. Okay. So Louth hoping to get one back then in this match. So Longford opened the scoring, going a goal and 2 points up in the first 6 minutes. Louth finished the half in the lead 1-7 to 2-9. Louth opened the second half scoring with a point 1 minute in. And the game eventually finished Longford 3-14. Louth 3-27. So Louth are the Laurie Marr Cup champions for 2022. So next year they'll be promoted to the Nicky Record Cup. So the final score, Longford 314, Louth 327. Up next we have the Nicky Rackard Cup final between Roscommon and Tyrone. Roscommon finished in first, Tyrone finished in second. In their previous meeting, Roscommon absolutely obliterated Tyrone. So Tyrone looking to get revenge, Roscommon looking to keep that win streak going. Tyrone opened the scoring, going 1 point up in the first minute. Tyrone finished the half in the lead, 9 points to 114. Roscommon opened the second half scoring with 3 points, 3 minutes in. And the game eventually finishes Roscommon 19 points. Tyrone 127. So that means Tyrone are the Nicky Rackard Cup champions for 2022 and will be promoted to the Christy Ring Cup for next year. So the final score, Roscommon 19 points, Tyrone 127. Up next we have the Christy Ring Cup final between Kildare and Mayo. In their last meeting, Kildare destroyed Mayo. So Mayo looking to get one back. Kildare opened the scoring, going 1 point up in the first minute. Kildare finished the half in the lead, 2-17 to 8 points. Kildare opened the second half scoring with 2 points, 3 minutes in. And the game eventually finished Kildare 229. Mayo 19 points. So another win for Kildare over Mayo, and that means Kildare are the Christy Ring Cup champions for 2022. So they're promoted to the Joe McDonagh Cup for next year. Final score, Kildare 229, Mayo 19 points. Up next we have the Joe McDonagh Cup match between Offaly and Carlow. Carlow opened the scoring, going 2 points up in the first 3 minutes. Offaly finished the half in the lead, 10 points to 8. Carlow opened the second half scoring with a point 2 minutes in. And the game eventually finished Offaly 17 points. Carlow 22 points. So a good win for Carlow. Final score, Offaly 17 points, Carlow 22 points. Up next we have the Joe McDonagh Cup match between Down and Meath. The scoring opens Down 6 points, Meath 5 points. Meath finished the half in the lead, 16 points to 211. Second half scoring opens Down 18 points, Meath 212. and the game eventually finishes down 2-28. Mead 2-19. So a good comeback for Down. Mead officially relegated down to the Christie Ring Cup for next year. Final score Down 2-28, Mead 2-19. Up next is the Joe McDonagh Cup match between Antrim and Kerry. Antrim have already qualified for the final, and thanks to Carlo's victory, if Kerry win, they make the final. So Kerry opened the scoring, going 3 points up in the first 6 minutes. Kerry finished the half in the lead, 11 points to 14. Kerry opened the second half scoring with a point 1 minute in. And the game eventually finishes Antrim 2-21. Kerry 29 points. So a victory for Kerry, and that means Antrim and Kerry will contest the Joel McDonagh Cup final. Meaning, if Antrim win, bottom team of Leinster comes down. If Kerry win, they have to play a promotion relegation playoff against the bottom of Munster. So final score, Antrim 2-21, Kerry 29 points. Up next we have the Leinster Championship match between Laois and Westmeath, and this is essentially a relegation playoff. Because the loser of this will go down if Antrim wins the Joe McDonagh Cup. So Westmeath opened the scoring, going 3 points up in the first 4 minutes. Westmeath finished the half in the lead, 111 to 112. Westmeath opened the second half scoring with a point 1 minute in. And the game eventually finished Laois 118. Westmeath 524. So a massive win for Westmeath over Laois, which means that if Antrim win the Joe McDonagh Cup, then Laois are relegated. So the final score, Laois 118, Westmeath 524. Up next we have the Leinster Championship match between Galway and Dublin. Galway opened the scoring, going 2 points up in the first minute. Galway finished the half in the lead, 12 points to 11. Galway opened the second half scoring with 3 points 5 minutes in. And the game eventually finishes Galway 27 points. Dublin 21 points. So victory for Galway over Dublin, guaranteeing Galway's spot in the Leinster final, but also meaning that if Wexford beat Kilkenny, Wexford will qualify for the next round, Dublin will not. So let's move on and see how that goes. And up next we have our final game of the Leinster Championship for this year. Kilkenny versus Wexford. And this is a dramatic one. Oh boy, is this a dramatic one. Wexford opened the scoring, going 2 points up in the first 3 minutes. Wexford finished the half in the lead, 1-8 to 111. Kilkenny opened the second half scoring with 2 points 6 minutes in. And the game eventually finishes Kilkenny 118, Wexford 122. So Wexford getting the win they needed, meaning that Dublin have been eliminated, Wexford make it to the next round, and Kilkenny get their spot in the Leinster final. So like I said, very, very dramatic. Final score, Kilkenny 118, Wexford 122. Up next we have the Munster Championship match between Tipperary and Cork. Tipperary opened the scoring, going 1 goal and 3 points up in the first 5 minutes. Cork finished the half in the lead 1-9 to 2-14. Cork opened the second half scoring with a point 1 minute in. And the game eventually finished Tipperary 124. Cork 330. So a massive win for Cork over Tipperary. And what that means is Cork have got their spot in the next round of the All-Ireland, while Tipperary will have to play a relegation battle against Kerry if they win the Joe McDonagh Cup. So we'll see how that goes. And our final game of the weekend and the final game of the Munster Championship for this year is Clare versus Waterford. The scoring opens Clare 6 points, Waterford 1 point. Clare finished the half in the lead 3-16 to 9 points. Second half scoring opens Clare 3-17. Waterford 1-10. And the game eventually finishes Clare 3-31. Waterford 2-22. So a very good win for Clare over Waterford. Clare already have their spot in the Munster final, and Waterford, thanks to Cork's victory, are now eliminated from the rest of the championship. So the final score, Clare 3-31, Waterford 2-22. So there you have it, those are the results of the weekend's football and hurling fixtures. And we are definitely heading on to the home stretch now. The provincial round robins are over, the Joe McDonagh round robins are over, the Laurie Marr, Nicky Rackard and Christy Ring Cups are completely finished, the Talton Cup has begun, and the All-Ireland is about to begin. So this will be a very, very interesting finish to the year, and let's see what twists and turns happen. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share, and I will see you for the next one.